Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Frankie de Jong as Barcelona have not set return date for the star midfielder yet, as the player is reportedly still in pain. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about on loan defender Clement Lenglet, as Barca are reportedly concerned about the Premier League loanee's lack of game time. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe. If you're just coming across the channel, you are very much welcomed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give the video a like as we get right into it. Slowly but surely, Gavi is beginning to reclaim many of his key assets that had fallen prey to injuries. Pedri most notably made a long-awaited comeback last night against Real Sociedad, while Robert Lewandowski, Jules Koundé, and Rafinha all made appearances as well. However, a crucial component of the Barcelona squad is Frankie de Jong, who has yet to return to action. After suffering an ankle injury in the first half of the match against Celta de Vigo in late September, Frankie de Jong has not played since. Indeed, Javi Miguel Villas has reported that no one dares set a date for Frankie's return. So far, the player does not feel well and is excluded until the international break, after which an estimate of his return can be perceived. As per previous reports, Barca does not want to take any chances with the Dutchman's repercussions because he is still experiencing some pain in the wounded area. There was a sense of optimism before the Clasico, as some reports stated that Frankie would participate in that clash. However, with the Dutchman feeling discomfort and the doctors opting for caution, the club took the safe route, avoiding a potential relapse. The midfield maestro gave it another goal this week, participating in some of the group's training on Wednesday and Thursday. But once again, the sensations were not fully positive, and infiltration was ruled out even this time. Therefore, the possibility for Frankie playing against Shakhtar Donetsk and Alaves has practically been ruled out, and any participation with the Dutch international team is also unlikely. Barcelona lost their first game of the season against Real Madrid, while also finding it incredibly difficult to grab the 3 points versus La Real. Constant injury cycles have prevented the team from showcasing its maximum potential on a more frequent basis. With Frankie missing from the ranks, Barcelona has yet to show its full ability. Still, following a 2 week hiatus of the international break, more clarity on Frankie's situation will be accessed. Of course, Frankie has been a big miss. There is no doubt about that. He has always been a key player whenever fit and available. And truth be told, we have been missing Frankie de Jong. We have. We actually have. Pedri is back. That's at least a good news for many Barca fans out there. Pedri's importance is always there whenever available. Came in as a substitute in the second period of the game against Real Sociedad. But that is not enough. We need Frankie's vision, Frankie's control, Frankie's intelligence in that midfield to just help the team to go even more higher. Yeah, we have been missing him quite a lot. His injury concerns, especially this week, have made a lot of headlines because there were a lot of speculation saying that he might return against Shakhtar Donetsk. Earlier reports were saying he might return against Real Sociedad. So but it did not even look realistic because he's still much down, according to the report, and it doesn't come as good news at all because there were a lot of optimism that he might come back anytime soon. But from the look of things, we might not even expect Frankie de Jong for the next 1 month. We just hope that, he can recover faster than expected. Because yesterday there was a report saying that he might come only end of November. But what is more certain is Frankie de Jong will only be available after the international break, but there's no precise game or no precise date about his availability. So I think anytime soon we just have to see how it goes for him. But as I said earlier, slowly but gradually, Xavi is getting back his tropes. I'm talking about the key players that were nearly all out with injuries. They have been returning back slowly. Frankie de Jong is now one of the only ones left, as his injury has been quite unfortunate. And of course, we just have to wait and see how it goes. Then on to the next story of discussion. With the January transfer window around the corner, Barcelona have a few moving pieces in their business plans that need to be addressed as they prepare to facilitate the arrival of Vitor Roque. They still have to sort out a lot on the financial end, and one of the issues they face is the Clement Lenglet situation. According to reports, Barca are concerned about the French defender and the way his loan stint at Aston Villa is panning out. Having played three UEFA Europa Conference League games under Unai Emery, the Frenchman is yet to make his Premier League debut with Aston Villa after 11 games have been played. It is surprising, given that Lenglet did rack up Premier League experience with Tottenham Hotspur during his loan spell in the previous season, but it seems as though he has not convinced Unai Emery. Lenglet was on the market all summer, and it seemed that his final destination would be Tottenham, finalizing a permanent deal for him. The Blaugrana club pushed hard for a sale, but their asking price of about 15 million euros was too expensive for Spurs, as was his sky-high salary. Barca were also pushing Lenglet towards a move to Saudi Arabia, but due to the Frenchman's desire to continue in Europe, that did not materialize either. As of now, since Villa are taking off the wage load at least temporarily, there is no intention of cutting his loan deal short. However, Barca are concerned that his lack of time is further devaluing the player, which is difficult for Barca as they cannot afford to house his return due to his salary mass, which is even higher due to deferred payments. If his trajectory continues like this, the club may have to recall him in January to try and hurry a sale, as there is no spot for him in the squad anymore, given the quality of the rest of the Barca defenders. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.